You don't have to be better than anybody else. You just have to be better than you have ever been.
And better than everybody else. Dr. Deepa Verma from Synergistic Integrative Health says you can live well naturally and defy aging and disease. Nice to see you again. You know, we're all about this. We believe in you know, health from the inside out, and that's really where it begins, and that's what your focus is, isn't it, Doctor?
Yes, it is.
Tell us about that.
So I think a theme right now that we see everywhere is everybody wants to anti-age. We're talking about how to preserve our youth and stay young and kind of fight aging and fight time. I don't really like the term anti-aging because it's almost like telling us getting old is an evil process or is a bad
Well,
thing.
it is an evil process.
Well, yes,
people no, I mean, I just want to lay it out there. Some people are afraid of getting older, and they do want to defy their age.
And some people embrace it, and they're really happy.
Yes, they are.
They are. And you know what, to each his own. And we live now in a society where we place a lot of emphasis almost on cosmetics and aesthetics. We're working from the outside in. What I want to help the patients is tell them they can optimally age and you can age gracefully. So it's working from the inside out, because you can do so many things on the outside, your little nip and tuck here, faceless, and that's fine, but it's going to be a lot of upkeep and maintenance down the road. If you're not working from the inside out, looking at your hormonal imbalances and your nutrition and your wellness, then that's going to eventually reflect on the outside, and your skin and your hair and your nails. And when people are looking youthful and they look radiant, it's because they are really balancing their body, you know, mind and spirit.
So you're talking about something called bioidentical hormones. What are they, and how do we balance them?
So we have to first understand, as we age, everything is going to go on the decline. Starting actually in our 30s, all our hormones start declining, everything from our estrogen and progesterone to testosterone. And women and men have both of those. Obviously, men have more testosterone, we have more estrogen. So by the time we hit our 40s and 50s, that's kind of our midlife crisis, where people start feeling, you know, everything catching up with them. So when we look at that, we also think of human growth hormone, which our brain makes. That's basically like the fountain of youth. So as we're aging, all these go on the decline, and if we're not taking care of our nutrition and the inflammation that's in us in our diet, all these things are going to be accelerated. So when we talk about bioidentical hormones, it's hormones that are identical to what we produce in the body. So they are made usually in compounding pharmacies, and they're not these synthetic versions that you get that, for example, Premarin, or
Heard about that.
That's pregnant mare urine, and while it's coming from a biological organism, a horse, which we think is natural, their estrogen makeup is going to be different than ours. So it's not going to work well within our body. So we want to replace what is normal to us, what is innate in us, and by giving back just a little to that body, you can slow down the process of aging, because your body's not going to go full force into, you know, the accelerated process. And then, you know, you have to also look at your nutritional intake, because minerals and those type of vitamins also will help with balancing the hormones and the thyroid. So we have to make sure we look at all those aspects. There's a really interesting product out there, or not a product, but a bioidentical hormone called sermorelin. And as I refer to human growth hormone, that is really what keeps us youthful looking. It helps our energy, our sex drive, our sleep, our immunity.
How do we get this? Where do I do it? Do I rub it on my arm?
That,
Are you talking about human growth or the serolin?
Sermorelin.
Sermorelin.
Right. What it does, it helps stimulate the brain to start producing the human growth hormone. What people do sometimes is they actually will replace human growth hormone, but that shuts down your body's natural way of producing it. So this is an injection, and you can do it, and this promotes.
I want it.
I'll want it either for you.
Dr. Verma, thank you so much. For more information, go to drdeepaverma.com, or you can call 727-754-2936.
Always a pleasure, Doctor.
Thank you,
We'll be right
guys.
back with more Daytime right after this.
Thank you.
Thank you.